All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome. It's Arena Open time. Let's play money-making game. $2,000 is at stake if we do well on day one and day two. Got to make day two first, though. Sealed deck, Bloomburrow, and we opened up this is a double Season of Gathering pool. Holy crap, that's pretty good. All right, double Season of Gathering, Maha, It Feathers Night, a Mabel, a Lynx, a Castrel. That's pretty good. So, I mean, I imagine we're going to be trying to be green. Let's pop on into the pool, and we're going to get this thing all organized. We got there's Drasmith popping in and saying hi. Yeah, let's get this pool sorted and see what we got. All right, so pulling out the important cards. First thing you do with your sealed pool is obviously pull out all the cards that make you want to play a color, or cards that are playable. And looking here, pretty solidly green-black, right? Boy has a few good cards, a couple decent creatures, and a Banishing Light. There's a hop to it also, but not too much else going on. Blue has two Mind Spirals, which is a lot better in Seal than in draft, because drawing cards is awesome. A down draft, and then not too much else. You got a Looter, Peacebinder. Black's pretty full here. Black's got Removal Spells and Fel, Savor, Nocturnal Hunger, Early Winter, which is great. A couple duos to help power up the Hulkburster Swarm, and of course the Maha, It Feathers Night. Curves, okay, but honestly pretty solid looking black. Red, not so good. Talent's actually great, but everything else here is pretty whatever. Green is the color that's very, very exciting. So you have two copies of Season of Gathering, which is a pretty insane rare. It just pumps your whole team. You can draw cards as well. Pretty wild. We got two of them. That's a pretty insane top end. A little thin otherwise, but Duo, Cash Grab, Root Weaver, all reasonable cards. Druid of the Spade is not very good, but I guess you could play it in theory. Polywop, Moose. Not too much else. Hybrid cards help out a bit here. We got Moonrise Cleric and Corpse Ray Cultivator, both playable in green-black, as well as the Mentor. So probably in a green-black here, and then let's lay it out and see how it looks. All right, so honestly, the deck mostly built itself. This is just our 23 green and black cards. Nothing too crazy here. Pretty pleased, honestly. We've got a pretty good curve here. A lot of twos, a lot of threes. Decent amount of removal spells. A little bit of synergy here with like the Duo, putting cards in the graveyard for the Huskburster and the Forge. Not that we have that much Forge going on. We got a few Bomb Rares here, and Maha, Feathers Night, as well as Double Season, and a reasonable creature base. So really couldn't ask too much more. So let's hop into the games. And a reminder, we gotta get how many wins? We gotta get 7 wins before 3 losses to make it day 2. And then on day 2, we're drafting hopefully twice, trying to get $2,000. So let's get right into the games. And I want to remind you, of course, that we're brought to you by
CoolStuffInc.com is your home for everything Magic the Gathering. Need singles for constructed or kitchen table play? Looking to pick up some sealed product or the latest in Magic accessories? We've got you covered with our extensive live inventory. CoolStuffInc.com is the place for all your Magic the Gathering needs. Use promo code JIM5 to save 5% off anything on the site and receive a free exclusive Jim Davis token.
All right, chat, coming out, man. Let's do this. We got duos for days.
Do you know how much mental energy I expend?
We're gonna keep Manadork, Duo, Daggerfang. Our Polywallop is not the best in our deck. Not many frogs, so it's like okay at 4 mana too. So definitely not a sealed format where like, your deck's gonna be super cohesive. So they're gonna shower Druid on 1.
Hey, here comes that frog.
And that's all right. We're gonna play probably the Manadork on 2. Could just go Duo into Duo, but green. Arena Open. Cash Grab as a sorcery. And they find a land. All right. Goodbye, Fel. Feel like your early round opponents have the potential to be, a little weaker than usual in this. Main phasing Cash Grab is obviously not what you want to do with that card. So, looking pretty good. We draw Starscape Cleric. I think we're interested in trying to kick this thing. I think that if given the option, you should try and offspring these. I wouldn't not play a 2-drop, but I think that we have plenty of other things to do here. So play Root Weaver. Probably try and get set up for a Duo and then into a kicked Starscape Cleric. We have some food and stuff too, so the life gain will work as well. All right, here's a Corpseberry Cultivator, and they can forge if they want to. Note this card, while it can forge itself every turn, you'd rather be forging for other effects and picking up the bonus rather than just eating cards for +1/+1. But they're going to fire it up. That's fine. They get a 3/4. We draw a land. So let's play Daggerfang Duo and hopefully not mill over our Seasons. Mill 2. We're going to mill over a cultivator and one of our seasons. Is what it is. Still want to mill cards, obviously. We have got our graveyard effects. These opens are 5,000 gems or 25,000 gold. It's about 25 bucks entry. The arena opens are like some of the best things that they run in arena, honestly. Being able to play a high stakes tournament from your home for $25 is insane. Usually you have to travel somewhere, entries like 60 bucks or 80 bucks or whatever, and then you're also spending money on travel, gas, you know, tolls, hotel, etc., etc. So pretty easy block here. Great trade for us. And they had a fountain port, so it makes them a little more viable in a longer game. So it puts a little pressure on us to end the game quickly. But a offspring Stars Cloud, pretty good.
Because you are the best of us.
They're going to rampage. Sure, this is great. So we'll just offspring here.
He is exactly like you in every way, except 1/8
So 19 life for taking a turn off. We're going to take 4 damage. This thing can't block. We get to untap into early winter or duo plus polywallop, which is pretty good too. Day 1 being sealed, obviously it would be cool if it was draft on day 1. It is possible they could do that. I think they've done it before. But honestly, day 1 sealed is like whatever. It's like freaking play best of 1, fire a bullet or 2. You know, your day 1, you're trying to get through and get to day 2, you know? That's why I think best of 1's a lot better. Having to go 7 wins before 3 losses in best of 1 is much easier than going 4-0 in best of 3. And it's just fast. Fire a bullet or 2. Get yourself into day 2, and then you get to play the real game, you know? So here's a Rampager. They got Fountain Port. They got Baker's Bane Duo.
Name's Rocket. Rocket Raccoon.
2 cards left. And here comes a 4/4. Yeah, bring it on. Does he have reach? No. Some frogs have reach, some frogs don't. I don't know. I don't get it. Pulling some a tank. Leaving for vacation a little later today. I'll be in Lake George for a few days with the family. And then I'm driving down to New Jersey for a weekend with the boys. Having a boys weekend. Thursday to Monday. We got an Airbnb. There's like 13 or 14 of us. Going to be hanging out, bullshitting and playing Magic and play some tennis. And just kind of have a nice little vacation to kind of cap the summer off. We try and do it once a year. Try and get an Airbnb. We started doing it last year, I guess. It's a newer thing. But, you know, when you get older, it's hard to see some of the friends you miss seeing all the time. Especially those folks who don't play Magic much anymore. Because, you know, there's no more Magic trips because you're just old now. So, it's been really, really fun. Highly encourage if you're a little older and don't see your friends as often. Set up a weekend, get an Airbnb, just go hang, you know? So we got the Duo and the Druid. Our flyers can get in. We can just Duo and then polywallop the 4/4. I kind of like that, honestly. Just play with a sorcery speed just to guarantee that it gets through. So attack with these. In for a bunch. Yeah, like once a year, try and take like, 4 or 5 days. Everyone circle on the calendar and then just hang. You know, it's tough when you're older. It's so hard to get a cube draft or going or, barbecue or try and get like once a month. I try and get my friends together, but usually ends up being once every 2 or 3 months. Yeah, you got to do a little extra effort. So I guess doing it on their turn would have expended, but we run the risk of like them killing this in response or whatever. And like if things start to snowball and they have a 4/4 attacking, we'll just like take our shot here. You know, we're ahead on board attack wise, have a good kill spell in our hand, got good things going on. So all right. We'll take. Then we got a kill spell here. Rotten Mouth Viper. So ETB blight counter. I have to lose 4, sack an ally permanent, or discard a card. We just discard a swallow the land here, I think. That's fine. So lose 0. 4's a lot. We can just kill it now, obviously, too. Here comes a 3/3. No problem. We're attacking back for a lot on our turn. So we draw Marshstalker. That's fine. We could have taken 4 and not discarded the land, or even sack the food. But this is just better, I think. So kill this. Nope, did not. Don't do that one. Misclick. Exile target creature. You're gone. Nope. I mean, you're gone.
Get off my plate.
And then we're gonna attack for with the crew here. Attack for 6, a third of their life total. And of course, if I have food, they take 2 also, which is nice. So next turn, just Marshstalker plus food. Pretty cool.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you!
Ben, resub, thanks so much. That noise was for you, my friend. They're going to savor my Cleric. Sure, that's fine, honestly. You know, just nice 2 for 1. We can still have a body in play, which is great. This Fountain Port is getting kind of nasty, though. Turning foods into cards is pretty insane, so a bit of pressure on us to try and end this game.
Hey there, rat.
All right, friend, what do you got? Sleepwalking through this game, right? Fountain Port, best card from Bloomburrow. I don't know about that, but it's pretty good. 1 card left. Opponent is so deep in the tank right now. Remember, folks, first time at that follow, but my name is Jim. I'm a pro Magic player and full-time content creator. Watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you like what I'm doing here, if you like the show and you really want to support me and it would just be swell if you hit the buttons, all right? It'd be really, I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Fountain Port, sack the thing, draw a card. They're now +2 cards on Fountain Port. And they're going to stock the pantry. Let me put a counter on a creature you control, put a supply counter on this. Remove a supply counter, draw a card. This card's pretty bad, I think. But didn't draw land. I mean, didn't draw a spell, I mean, so we can't Baker's Bane Duo Pump. We should get it for 1 in the air, I guess, and play our guy. Sure. All right. And then, yeah, I guess go. Like, we need to draw a spell or 2 here. Still have our Maha and our other Season of Gathering. Here's a Vine Lasher.
I love you. I'm so proud of you. Come on, kids.
Not ideal. And a land. So take 2. Fountain Port. Gonna really. That's now in the problem where like we're not really closing them out, and this Fountain Port's gonna start just absolutely obliterating us. Yeah, just like sack the tokens, totally fine. Yeah, Fountain Port is kind of wrecking us right now. It's definitely really good in slower games, and this is a slower game. Don't want to stack this food. Just like get our shot in and gain some life. I think so. All right, so lose 1. We draw a Moonrise Cleric. That's cool, honestly. How many rats in our deck? Not that many more rats, right? We've got 1 Dagger Fang Duo. That's mostly it. So not a lot of ways to recur this, I suppose. But trading this for... If I trade this for the Druid, we should have better attacks on future turns. So I don't mind attacking here. We'll just jam. Let's jam with our Marshstalker and our little bat friend.
Oh my god, you hear like a bat.
All right, let's trade. This is mostly a clean up the board kind of attack. Trust we can try and get our duo in next turn. And they are thinking it through, folks. All right, play Moonrise Cleric and Sigya. This is actually a real addition to our clock because it attacks for 2, gains 1, and they lose 1. So we attack for 4 every turn now. But they are plus, they're plus what, like 3 or 4 cards from this thing? Here's a Hulk Burster Swarm. Husk Burster, whatever. Play land, deal 1. They have a 3/3 duo. I would double block here. Yeah, we're trying to double block. Take this thing out. Decent trade. This Swarm is pretty nasty, but like we get to gain some life here with our Cleric. You probably need to draw a spell to close this game out. Maybe not. I mean, we have a 3-turn clock, unfortunately, which is a little bit short. They have this Fountain Port going too. Yeah, it's tough. We'd probably need to draw a spell in this game. Maybe like a decent spell next turn. That's not a spell. Alright, I mean, what are you going to do? Gain a life. They lose a life. They go to 5. Play a land. Say go. And we can't chump block this. It's got Menace. They draw another Baker's Bane duo. Yeah, this is frustrating. We've just drawn a lot of lands, and they just drew a Fountain Port, and we're just getting crushed by it right now. Fountain Port will not always be as impactful. Like, it's good in these kind of scrappy games where the draws aren't very good. Better in Sealed too, obviously, but it is exceptionally good in this game as we just can't close this game out. We just can't draw anything useful. So let's untap and draw a... Like they put an absolute stone blank too, and it just like hasn't mattered at all because they're plus like 5 cards. We draw Maha. It's Feathers Knight. That is a decent spell. The problem is we should double block this stupid Swarm, but whatever, I guess. All right, we attack. So toughness 1. This card is like, it's got a lot of fancy words on it. I feel like it's mostly just a big dumb flyer. I had this card in my pre-release deck, and it was mostly a 6/5 flying travel for 5, which is good, don't get me wrong, but it's not like it's like you play it and the game warps around it, you know? So all of our toughnesses are 1. We still have to block this Hulk Burster. I guess I don't have to, I could just go to 1, but they're going to sack the food and gain life. Still that on board, though. Obviously, small sample size. Maybe the games that I've played, it's just like hasn't been that relevant. But another land. All right, it was 6. Oz was maybe a bad play there. I might have taken 6. I guess probably not. Probably not taking 6 there. But I mean, they're still on board, right? They're just dead. We just block and pay 1 life, make a fish. Yeah, they're just dead. Yeah, I mean, we'll take it. Definitely a scrappy one. I mean, Maha could have been literally anything. It could have been a 2/2 for 2. We just needed to block this thing for 1 turn, attack and kill him in the air. So they drew a lot of lands. They also drew 6 extra cards. They're 6 cards deeper than we are because of Fountain Port. So obviously they're drawing more lands. They drew more spells. So our opponent does seem a little inexperienced, which, you know, we'll take it. Not gonna complain. We have lethal in the air. Everything's face up on the table, so as long as I don't misclick here, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we will block to not die. All right, long stalk brawl, sure. Attack. And all right, we got our first one. That's sweet. We'll take W's any way we can get them here. Just got to make it day 2. That's the whole goal. All right, game 2. Hand is fine. If you win the Arena Open, you get a Pro Tour invite. No, it's not a qualifier. This is just a cash tournament. No requirements to play it. Just put your money down. Try and win some cash. Again, I love the Arena Opens. They're great. $25 for entry. Play day 1. You make day 2. You got 2 drafts. It's a rebuy on day 1, but day 2 is a one-shot deal. Jofu says, that's a great draw. Jofu says, hear me out, but what if instead of going on vacation, you stay here and make content for us? I've streamed every single day this week. I had Pete ask, Pete's like, do you normally stream every day? And I'm like, no. Just before vacation, I'm really going to go. So we draw a long tusk brawl, which is good to kill this Phineas, because Phineas is busted. We're going to play the Marshstalker, though, because we don't want to let them to have a safe attack here. If they go, like, hop to it and attack and make all 2/2s, you can't win. So play the blocker. Took last week off to spend a week working on my computer and my thing. I worked like 50 hours that week I was off. Like, try to set up the computer, everything else. Oh my God, we're getting wrecked. Oh wait, no, this is the other talent. Oh, this is even better. Oh my God. It's fine. So, they're going to attack?
Inconceivable!
Okay, so Innkeeper's Talent's one of the best players in the set. They're going to put a counter on their Phineas, which is also a great rare, and just offer to trade it with my crappy 3/1. That's insane for us. I'll be playing day 2 on vacation on my iPad. So, all right. Well, that was insane for us. We're just gonna play a Cultivator. What is going on? Let me just say go. I mean, this card's busted. They get a counter every turn. They have Ward, and then it's a Mana Sink too. Yeah, one of the better rares in the set. And here's a Intrepid Rabbit.
Oh, I want kids.
Man, if they just waited, they would have blown us out, right? Like, they would have played this thing, and then pumped it up, attacked, pumped all these. All right, you will take it, but we're just gonna wallop this thing. I can't. This is the Ward. God damn, man. Pretty crazy punt, yeah. Just like 2 sick rares, have like the Stone Cold Nuts, and just kind of throw it away. We're still in a world of trouble here. We can... Brawl is a fight. We're not trading our Cultivator for their thing. I don't have enough cards in my graveyard for the thing. Oh my God, man, this sucks. We could brawl the 1/1, which is so bad, but we might be able to season next turn. It's not that good though. I guess I could destroy the Innkeeper's talent. Which is like not great because I already gained a bunch of value off of it. This is a not good spot. Alright, I'm just gonna say go. No forage, say go. Displeased how this one's going. Alright, take 6. We draw a Dagger Fang Duo. It's actually a pretty good draw. We could like duo. Maybe we'll just kill this 1/1, and this duo can block the rabbit. All right, mill 2. Mill over Fell and a Swamp. We're just gonna brawl and attack. Yeah, I mean sure. Obviously not great to kill a 1/1, but like we need to keep their bodies down because they have his talent. They can start spreading the counters. It's basically a 3/3 right now because of the talent next turn. So we'll just kill it before it gets bigger. All right, in for 3. No foraging. Foraging. We could forage. There's forage in our deck. We actually might have much forage in our deck. Yeah, sure, let's forage. Forage the non-creature, obviously. And
This is just a bunch of garbage.
attack and say go. We have the duo and the rabbit, making our swarm cheaper also. They play Druid of the Spade. Let's pump that one up now. Let's draw land, please. We did dribble land. All right, sick. All right, so now we can go Season of Gathering. We can destroy permanents of a chosen type. So I can destroy the Innkeeper's talent and draw 3, or destroy Innkeeper's talent and put a counter, spread counters across my creatures. Interesting. Imagine if Luminarch Asper was also doubling season. Yeah, it's pretty good. So draw 3, kill talent, or I think I just want to draw 3, right? Draw 3, kill talent's pretty nice. We have Polywall to kill this. We have the blocker. Yeah, I don't think buffing my creatures is worth it, really. It's just draw 3. So let's go draw 3 and choose a type. We're going to choose destroy all enchantments and draw 3 cards. And forage no attacks, and just say go. If they kill my duo this turn, things get rough, but what are you going to do? Another Intrepid Rabbit. Card's busted. Alright. Attack with their 8/7 trample. I can't not block here, I don't think. So, alright, I'll block. Their deck does seem busted. But maybe we can pull through here. Draw Swamp. Polywallop can kill the larger rabbit. That would allow me to attack. Can I also forage? Not really. I can, but it's a Polywallop, and then I have 3 left over for a Cutthroat. If they don't block. That's pretty good, actually. We could also just remove a creature, like our Swarm. Casting a Swarm for 6 or whatever, 7 is not the worst thing in the world. So let's wallop this rabbit, and I think we're actually going to win this game. I think we're in pretty good shape.
I'm a bunny rabbit.
Wallop ya. Combat. We're gonna forage the season, the wallop, and the duo. Get bigger, so they can't double block, and just get in. And now this is gonna hit them, and I'll be able to play my Cutthroat as a 4/3. This is like kind of working out. Let's count to exile too. Oh my god, sure. What? I don't know what's going on. That's great. That card's really good. They play Fecund Green Shell, which draws cards and finds more lands. We draw Maha Feathers Knight. That's also really good. So we can post-combat Maha. All right, let's jam. No forage. We're going to attack. It's a pretty significant attack, too. All right, they're gonna block like this, so not gonna risk the green shell. All right, so we should go land Maha Duo. They were good here. Maha, that's actually really funny. So Maha's static ability makes it so green shell will basically never trigger unless they play at 0-1. So this is gonna be a 4. Yeah, so that's actually hilarious. We have the anti-green shell in Maha.
Bingo! All right.
That's kind of gas. All right. Hand's great. Keep. Removal spell. Duo removal spell. Played Maha twice, won twice. I don't think Maha actually had 0 effect in the first game. It could have been a 2-2 for 2. You know, like an actual grizzly bear. But that game it was good. I don't even know honestly. It didn't really matter that much that game. It was good, but all right. So play a plains. Play a good quality 2-drop here, please. That is true. They did punt away Phineas on turn 3, so like maybe we just lose that game if they just play properly. But what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna skip the game. So mill over cash grab and a cleric, which is fine. We got Bant Tron into Bellowing Crier.
It's not that easy being green.
All right, so they discard a land. We draw another forest. I don't want to trade Duo for this Crier. I might just kill it, honestly. So I want to attack. I don't want to not attack and not block. And Saber's obviously like a small kill spell. Yeah, whatever. This is fine. This is worth 3 damage. We're setting up for maybe a winter into a season. Just add 2 counters, draw 5 is pretty sick. So even just 1 creature in play. That's a good thing to kill. Sure. We're going to hold our food, I think. Sure. This is going very well, I would say. Kill this and attack. And this is why, even though we used a good removal spell on a somewhat bad creature, it was for this. Now, see how good those last two turns were? We attacked for 6 damage. We killed the next big thing they played. We're way ahead on the board. It feels great. Head to Homestead.
I like you, rabbit.
No longer way ahead on the board, but about to draw a bunch of cards, which is great. So we're just going to season, put 2 counters, and draw 5. And so we go draw, counter, counter. Counter, counter, draw 5. Pretty insane. And then we don't attack here. Would I trade Duo for Homestead plus a token? I think I would, honestly. Our hand's just juiced right now. We have more. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, let's get Vigilance, too. Holy shit. Yeah, it's even better. So, man, we're doing it. So we got 7 mana next turn. We can go 3/3. A lot of 3s, I guess. So we can't play more than multiple things. It's fine, though. Here's Brave Kin Duo. A little mousy.
Should have stayed in your little hole, houseboy.
And they're going to play a Banishing Light. Sure. This is fine. So here comes the crowd. We're probably going to go Cultivator and Moonrise Cleric. And we'll forage to grow. It's pretty good. We got 2 kill spells in hand and a great blocker. We're going to forage away Saver, Cash Grab, Early Winter. And our board is looking pretty nice. We are stocked full of cards. Obviously, when you draw 5 cards in a game, unless you're really behind, you're probably a good favorite to win. So, pump this up. I'm fine trading here. We're way ahead on cards. Just make the trade. Or offer the trade. See, what do you got? What do you got there, Rascally Rabbit?
Ninja kick the damn rabbit! Do something!
They don't need a trick on my Cultivator. It's like, whatever, sure. Sure, it's great. Downdrafts, I would say this is better than a random card. We're going to keep it on top. So, that was... What the hell was that? Like, that play made no sense. What benefit did they have by doing that? They could have just bounced it in that. Or trade it. I don't know. Weird play. Really weird play, right? So our opponent really wants this creature in play for something. They might have like a mass pump spell or something like that. But if they're planning on casting, it's just cast it first, right? So, all right. So we're going to attack. We are going to gain a life. We are going to Duo. And mill. Oops. Mill 2 cards, yes. Mill over Polywallop and the Maha. Kind of a tilt, but is what it is. And we'll play our Cultivator. We can have our Fell up. We're not really going to cast the Fells, so... Oh, I attack first. Whoops. My bad.
I'm sorry, Tyler Murphy. It was an accident. I was having too much fun.
Kind of bad, honestly, because the sizing matters a decent amount, but now they just do nothing. I don't have my emergency meeting button currently set up, but if I did, I'd be hitting it. They probably have the Moose. We each have a kill spell, which is fine, though, so... Alright. Yeah, let's Forge. And 1, 2, 3. Don't think we have any recursion in our deck, but... And we're just going to attack with probably everything. We have an instant speed removal spell up, which is great. So, boom, boom, boom. Send in the Clowns. Trading Duo for 2 tokens is it's good enough. Whatever, it's fun. They're going to Moose here. Yep. So, very obvious Moose. If you play this format for any amount of time, 6 mana go should literally set off the biggest alarm bells you've ever seen in your entire life. So, let's kill this and just take 2.
Get off my plane.
And up to 15. They have 7 life. Looking pretty good here. And we also have bomb insurance too. Double block's fine. Obviously, they go to 2 for that on board to the cleric. So, feeling pretty good here. Kill some rabbits. And I'm just going to say go. So, lethal on board. 15 life. Kill spell for a bomb. They got a light shell duo.
This way, Otters!
Surveil 2. Doesn't seem too good in a Bant deck, but... Alright, sweet. We are cruising along right now. Oh yeah, this card. This card's great. Hand's great, yeah. Be better than play with the Cutthroat, but... Alright. Mentor's a phenomenal little 2-drop.
We're overrun with raccoons and obese toddlers.
Here's a mole. Sure, so Mentor. We can try and get in and pump the Cinder Cutthroat, or we can just Cultivator and forage the food. We got Teapot Slinger. Don't really have a way to deal with that one yet. Alright, sure. So we'll just play Cultivator and say, yeah, this is fine.
And so, the squirrel decided to climb for his own nuts.
So say go. Turn 3 Teapot Slinger is pretty good. And a man, they're really coming at us here. Alright, so they got a Bruiser. This is a real die roll game, folks. They're gonna have their attack before I have early winter up. This is bad. Alright, let's play a Baker's Bane duo and then just eat the food, make a 4/5. Damn. Yeah, it's not good. Alright. Yeah. Play duo. We're gonna forage the food. They assuredly, this is, the expend mechanic can be a little frustrating where it's just like, oh, you have a really good perfect curve out draw and all your cards are even better thanks to expend. Damn, that sucks.
You can pay more.
Brambleguard Captain? Yeah, this is not great. Alright, so take 2 damage. This pumps this to a 8/6 trample. I mean, I guess trading 2 for 1 isn't the end of the world. Taking 8. I mean, we could just take the 8 and then winter it, but that's pretty bad, honestly. Because then we're going low with a Teapot Singer in play. We're just going to block. It is what it is. Makes the Hulk Burst cheaper, too, so... Yeah, I played almost every deck from the Japanese Open, so... now we have an early winter if we want it. We gotta want to kill this before they can actually expend, because if they expend, we can't respond. So we're just gonna kill this now. So let's kill this. We are using a kill spell on like a non-premium creature. It's good, but not like amazing. So if they play a bomb next turn, I might be in trouble. But this does stabilize us pretty well. If we draw a land and go Hulk Burster, I'm pretty good. Oh, if I block with everything, they kill the Mentor, not the 2/2. And in this camp, this needs to block this last turn. So here's a Heap Harvest. Thank God. They finally pumped the brakes for a turn. Great feeling in Limited when your opponent pumps the brakes for a turn. You know, like they're coming out the gates, or they're crushing you, and also they just take a turn off. So they're going to pump the Captain. And they're going to do nothing, which is very weird. We draw Maha. It's Feathers Knight. That is a good Magic card. Let's play that card. That card's good. And just say go. Yeah. Sweet. Crack the Harvest. Will they get a splash land or are they just red-green? There's red-green. Okay. You think Golgari mid-range without talent combo is still viable? Yeah, probably, right? It's getting creature decks. Needs to have a plan for mid-range, but they want to kill Maha. It'll cost them a 2 cards. Oh, whoops. Whatever. Mon Capitan. Pump it up. No attacks. We draw a swamp. Okay. If I could season, just put a bunch of counters on my stuff. The thing is, the Maha, if it gets really big, green decks just kind of can't kill it. We could Hulk Burster here, though. You can Hulk Burster and season next turn. It gets Vigilance and Trample, which is pretty gas. I could just draw cards again, too, though. Death Touch Trample is pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this thing first. And then attack with my huge flyer. Say go. 2 great blockers in play. Decent life total. If I season next turn, I don't know if I draw, honestly. Like, we're gonna draw like 10 cards and not be able to play any of them or whatever. I don't know, we'll see. Here's a Pathmaker. The deck seems pretty good, but like these typically super large creatures are an issue for a red-green deck. They have a Dragonhawk. It's not good. Card's kind of busted. I'd say better than Maha. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. All right. And a Charger. All right. They got a lot of stuff, but we might just kill them next turn, right? If we just fire up the season. Because the Death Touch Trample plus the Maha. Alright, this is a really easy block. I'm going to need this card anyway, so... Because they have a Dragon looming, we draw a Root Weaver. So this would be... I could put 5 counters. That's 12. 14, 15, 16, 17 damage exactly. And I have Vigilance. So I can put them to like 2 or 1. But then can I kill them the next turn is the question. I think it's just 2 counters, draw 7. Yeah, we'll just 2 counters. So let's just go draw, counter, counter. 1 here, 1 here. Draw 7 cards. Play a land. Attack a both. And we just untap and just unload. Damn. Sure. So they take a ton. We should have our removal spell for their dragon, too. Feeling pretty good here. Maha stands tall. They do have a decent attack, but... we'll discard a land to hand size. Alright, you are up, my friend. Oh, I guess Maha just tramples through the dragon anyway. Alright. We also killed all their 4 power creatures too, which is nice, so the dragon doesn't do as much. This card's good, but... 7/6. Timba, his arms wide. They're going to conduct electricity, discard a heaped harvest. Won't they lose their dragon then? Man, they're down bad, folks. They are down bad.
Wait a minute. Does this mean you like my present?
Goodbye, dragon. See you later. We go to 7. So basically just don't die here is the goal. We have a literal 7 cards in our hand. We have 8 mana. Root Weaver. We can Root Weaver, Marshstalker, Polywall, no. Let's see. They probably had to do that. I get it. It's just like that's why I said we're down bad. You know, I'm not necessarily playing wrong, but we're gonna fell this for sure. Maybe we just duo. Stalker can come back too, so it's gas. I have threshold and things. What's yeah? I got like duo Stalker fell. I think that's fine. So duo mill 2. And then Stalker fell. Kind of we're drawing 7 cards makes it the game feel a little easier, you know. And then we're super happy to just block with this thing and just bring it back next turn with threshold ability. Or that's fine too. Yeah, I mean we got 14 cards in deck. It's funny because Cash Grab can't hit our last season, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, let's just attack. Root Weaver, Cutthroat, Polywallop, and Food all available. Kind of hard to lose when you draw 7 cards, you know? Just, you know, just is what it is. We have 2 green seasons, yeah. Deck list on the overlay as always, courtesy untap.gg. Alright, so you have Polywallop and Food up. Here's a Corpseberry Cultivator. They're at 6. Sure, whatever. You're dead. What's up, Zan? Alright. 2 green seasons. And it's great. This card's kind of busted. Like, I knew it was good, but it's a pretty insane steel pool. We have 3 insane mythics. It feels nice, you know? It feels good. Nice to get the good pool. Name it over a Stargaze. Okay. Grotto on 1. Alright. No chew drop. Love to see it. Medubla. Resub. Thanks so much. I didn't say Maha wasn't very good, alright? I just said that it wasn't, like, insane for me. It's obviously very good, you know? Here's Essence Channeler. Sure. We just attack here and fire on the Cutthroat, right? That's pretty cool. The rare Mana Dork beatdowns on turn 3. So next turn we have a 5-drop into Season. Sinister Monolith. Oh, they're doing it. They're doing the thing, folks.
I'm Batman.
So we probably should play duo and not even bother trying to kill this. We have ways to kill it, so you got it. All right, and Vine Reap Mentor. Sure. So pretty sure we just could duo attack here. Try to play to the board. Obviously, we can kill the Channeler, but like, why bother at this moment? We're just mushing. Add to the board. Keep going. We can kill it next turn. We can also just go Mentor Duo next turn. Not in a huge rush. This also exiles, which is important, so they cannot move the counters. If this is a regular kill spell, I might have just used it while they have only 1 creature in play. But the exile effect is surprisingly relevant here. That poor little mouse. All right, Channeler is a 4/3, no blocks. Sonar Strike. That's pretty good. All right, I guess it's time to catch him as early winter. We draw Fell. Actually, I'm just gonna Fell. We can just Fell and then play a 3-drop also, which is great. So let's do that. Let's Fell Channeler. Nothing to put it on. Very sad. Let's duo. Mill myself. Mill over 2 lands. Attack for 3. Hand still juiced. Alright. Carrot Cake. Really taking the cake here.
Ninja kick the damn rabbit! Do something!
They Play a Haven and Monolith. Right. We draw Starscape Cleric. That's a fine thing to do at this point in time, I think. It's a little kicker action. They're going to gain more life, but, like, whatever. They got no pressure, so... Getting in for 6 feels pretty nice. Play some more flyers. Crack this cake. They can double block if they want to. I'm totally fine with that. Keep them off the board. And make a little offspring.
I love you. I'm so proud of you. Come on, kids.
Alright. Don't wrath me, I guess. That would suck. Mind Whisker. 3-2, no threshold yet.
Where did that rat come from?
Wow. Insta threshold. We gotta keep season, right? We can't not keep the season. That's pretty sick. That's a really good turn for them. Alright, yeah, we'll dump these and keep season. And I mean, they gotta be scared if we discard these 2 cards, right? Our hand's pretty juiced, so. This will turn on threshold, basically they bin both cards. They didn't bin any. They topped both cards. That's absurd. Topping both cards with a Mind Whisker in play. That must be really good. Maxwell says, do I get anything if you watch with Turbo? Yes, I do. So we can season here. Probably just plus the duo twice and draw 5. Seems pretty good. Yeah. That works for me. Could spread out, diversify our bonds a little bit, but I'm just going to take some extra cards. So, just draw 5. Your turn. We actually bricked pretty hard. We drew 4 lands, but Moose is insane, so. Keep a card on top again. This top card is probably pretty scary. It's a dire sight. Really? Paladin does not like living. All right. Didn't they top both cards? And they just surveilled one of them? All right, sure. We got a Moose. Banishing Light. That's fine, whatever. This attack for 3 here is, like, kind of real. They're not going to attack?
Inconceivable.
What a crazy player. All right. We'll attack for 1. And just say go. Most obvious Moose of all time. If we lose this game, I'm going to be pretty damn sad. I'm not going to lie. Nine to 7. The Moose is about to be loose. If they didn't attack last turn, they're not attacking this turn. Here's a Harvest Right Host.
Ninja kick the damn rabbit! Do something!
And drain. And now they're going to attack. All right, I guess. Do they have our removal spell? They have a Saber, sure. Good exchange for us. Please draw a spell. That's a spell. All right, so beats in the air. Play the Burster and say go. 5 to 8. They are. This thing has dealt 5 or 6 damage and gained 5 or 6 life. Jackdaw Savior. That's pretty good. This would return lesser mana value, so it would return the Essence Channeler. And now we're going to sack the Monolith. Go to 4. We're at 7. Play an Offspring.
I shall call him Mini.
Alright. I mean, they can't kill my... I'm sorry, they can block Burster with the Savior and the Host, but they can't block these. They're pretty dead, I feel like. We're just going to forge some stuff. And then, is it a Leroy? Because this block here makes all their other blocks just heinous, I think. Double here, single here, single here. You gotta be careful of dying. We are at 7. If you get cheesed out, just do this. They'll not trade Savior and Host for Hulk Burster. I think I'm okay with that. They would return the Channeler. They do have a little life gain in play with the food, but Wouldn't mind drawing, a spell. That'd be cool. I appreciate that. Wow. Goodbye, mice. All right, so they go to 3. They trade. They return their thing. We could lose this game, I feel like. Channeler is really good, Like, they go good spell, gain some life. We draw land. All right, well, I guess...
Game. Blouses.
We're good. Keep. Lands and spells. What more could you want but a season? I have many mythics in my deck. Blacksmith's Talent. Good card. Surprisingly good card, honestly. We draw Cleric. Yeah, I want to kick this thing, I think. I guess, like, with the... We already have a 5-drop, but I just want value in my sealed games. Here's a Root Weaver. We draw a Moose. I'm just gonna Cleric here. We just can't not spend our mana this turn, so whatever. Maybe Bat.
There's giant vampire bats.
Synthetic says, "Hey Jim, very good commentary. I've watched you play Paper Magic in tournaments for a while, but haven't caught your streams. Well, thanks, my friend. Aww. Kind words, appreciate it. Very nice. Happy to have you here in my little home on this dirty corner of the internet." Ugh, that's really good. All right, Paw Patch Recruit's pretty busted. We draw a Dagger Fang Duo. Trading my Marstalker for 1 recruit. It kind of sucks, but it actually like makes them a lot more palatable. Whatever. Stack. All right, so yeah, this is like fine, whatever. Play duo, sig up. Now our Saber's a lot better. Yeah, we can just like Saber was like almost uncastable with 2 of them in play. With 1 of them in play, isn't that bad. So when I win Worlds, what will my Magic card be? I'm not going to answer that question. Winning Worlds is a incredibly difficult thing to do. It's also an incredible achievement. Let's get there first. Bloom and Blast. Deal 2 damage to my guy. Gonna level. All right. We got a 3/2. We draw a land. All right. It's pretty good. Honestly, this Moose is really good here because the Moose is the Paw Patch Recruit. You want to be in a spot where you can block it and not have to try and kill it. I guess they might level though. Go for double strike. If they level though, it's a beating. They level, I just kill it. Like, but it is very scary now. Now they have just like haste for all their new creatures and a free equip with the sword. So we do have a 2-turn clock here. So just gotta not die. Scrap Shooter, does that have reach? It does have reach. Sneaky, sneaky reach. And they're gonna attack with the recruit after playing their reach. So this is really weird, right? Are they just like an inexperienced player who put a creature before combat? Or are they a really good player trying to tell me something, right? Like, playing this first makes this have less value as an offensive creature, so I'm more likely to try and block with it. So if they want to block, you want to play this first in theory, if you're like leveling. We obviously have Saber to push this through, but if they have a trick for this, yeah, I think we're just going to take this. And then if we don't draw a land, we'll probably try and Saber in combat. If we do draw a land, we'll toll up Moose. Mockingbird. Damn, double Scrap Shooter. Holy crap. Mockingbird is some card. On the splash, too. We might be in trouble, folks. Four Flying Reach. Level 3. That is bad. Alright. I mean, now we have this Saber. The thing is, the Saber is going to add a counter anyway. Damn, man. So they have a 5/5 double strike Scrap Shooter. However, what if I just untap with Moose and just try and kill them? We have an extra point from a Saber, so they're effectively at 9 because of this thing. They can block this, take 6, 7, 8. It's not really enough. Oh, man. Moose could trade with the shooter. I guess if Moose trades with shooter and then we attack, we can saver down their other shooter if they block. Kind of. Not actually, we can't though, because they'll just put a other than that creature, right? Shit, man. Damn. This card's really good. You haven't gotten the memo. This card's surprisingly incredible. It looks like a piece of shit, but we have the Moose. Got a priority pause there too. What do I want to draw here? What are our good outs? Season would be pretty great. If I take 10 and draw Season, it's pretty insane. So drawing Seasons are great. Maha is... If they have overprotect, we lose. Whatever. You're not going to play around that. Like, if they have it, they have it. If they block, it's terrible anyway, so... and we should take this. Again, the priority pause, but sure. Alright, down to 6. Not ideal. Not ideal. Shit. I guess just say go. Right? Like, if we attack with the duo, they block with the shooter, we can saver. Oh, let's get Vigilance, right? Yeah. That's actually a big game. We can attack for 6 here and then not. Okay. If we attack all, they block here. I kill this. This can block this in the backswing. You know what? YOLO. You figure it out. So, Barista, thanks so much. Thinking about it. Put them to the test, you know? They're at -1 life with Savior and the Cleric. And obviously we have a trick here, too. They're going to double block the Moose. That's probably not good for us. Maybe it is, honestly. It might... Double block the Moose. Very patient. Not playing their trick if they have one. And we're going to use our trick, so... Target this. They put a counter somewhere. Pop out Shrew. It's so good. They clearly have a trick here, unfortunately, but I think we are committed to the stick. It's a really weird block. Letting damage happen is like, I don't know, take out the trash here. I mean, it would have been better if it let damage have in hindsight, obviously, but yeah. I guess they were just soaking damage from Trample. Why block with the Recruit, though? It's so weird. Oh, they were planning on using this to finish off this. I could have figured that one out. Yeah. So they were planning on using Take Out of Trash to finish off the Moose. That actually makes a lot of sense. They go to 6. Yeah. I think my play was bad. I should have just passed priority and tried to let damage happen. Yeah. Okay. So this stays here. Can't take 12s for blocking, unfortunately. The old Moose chump block, not a great place to be. I mean, they're at 6. Like, we could probably have outs here, right? I'd imagine that, do we have outs? Maybe not. Gain life. Deal 1. Probably not the cutthroat. Yeah. They got us. Does season kill? They still have a reach blocker. Yeah. Alright, GG. Good deck. Man, really good deck. A lot of good rares, obviously. Mockingbird, Recruit. You got me. GG. Can't win them all. Can't win every game. It's a shame. Alright. Hand's great. Keep. A couple kill spells. Swamp. Alright. We got our Cleric again. We will cast it on turn 3 if we don't draw anything else, but I prefer to kick it. They got a Root Weaver. Yeah, we're not going to fell that. So here's Marshstalker. $2,000 up top for the people who do well in both drafts tomorrow. It's also a $1,000 prize and a $500 prize. They got Saltitron and a Baker's Bane duo. That's fine. Alright, we draw in early winter. Alright. I'm going to unhappily play my Cleric as a creature here because we got to just put some stuff on the board. They might trade with the Root Weaver, honestly, but I think it's fun. You don't play a 2-mana 3/1 to not trade it off, you know? Wow. Alright. I mean, our deck is literally all kill spells. Yeah, that's a good reason to play a flyer, honestly, so sure. I'll play this thing as a small creature and say go.
Oh my god, you hear like a bat.
We got a clock, we got kill spells. They got an end step cash grab. Oh no. Milling over a Camellia. Man, they are doing pretty good here. They can forage, make counter squirrels. They have one of the squirrels. This is fine, honestly. If they have a land, wait, they took the harvest, not the Camellia. That's got to be terrible for us. It's not even a fixing issue. They must have some ridiculous bomb in their hand. Attack for 2. Could have some other raise that effect, I guess, but and they're gonna save her. Damn, man, they're coming in hot. Let me draw another land. Okay, sure. 15 to 17. Camila in the bin. Need a little more action here, I'm not gonna lie. They got a lot of food banked up. They are very, very hungry.
This is just a bunch of garbage.
Blue. Forager. Yeah, that's not good. Not a lot I can do here. We're going to sack this thing. Get back Camellia. Which will obviously just kill, but like the problem is like they're just so ahead on cards now, and we just have a bunch of lands. Kill spells don't do much without things to back them up, you know? Can't just sit here. I mean, Camellia's just gonna die, so. I mean, if they wait and don't play Camilla, they're pretty sick. Might be a good play, I think, too. Just have a bunch of mana up. They should just wait, not play this. Yeah, they're smart. They're smart. Their deck's good, we're drawing bad, and they're playing well. That's a bad combination. Alright, shit. We're in trouble. Season of Gathering. Maybe I should just cast this end step. This is very, very bad for us. We have a creature that can't block, and they have a Camellia at 1,000 mana. And they can activate this 3 times. We sacrifice a food. Make a squirrel. Yeah, we're just stone dead here. Squirrels have menace. They attack. They're actually attacking with the Root Weaver too. It seems bad because they want to have the 6 mana. Whatever. So they're gonna sacrifice 2 things in response. We're dead as shit here. Yeah, we just have no way to win. Like maybe they. Yeah. They even gain life with a Harbinger too. Holy moly, dude. Tough game. Their draw was really, really good. Let's do it again. Yeah, they definitely should not have attacked with this. That was very foolish, I think. Also, I once turn. I'm sorry. I miss 1 or more foods. Wait, what? I sacrifice 1 or more foods. Make a squirrel token. Oh, they foraged. No, wait, what? Couldn't they have just gone like... So, whatever. All right, we're just dead. All right, you got me. GG. Tough game. All right. Now our back's against the wall, folks. We got a little bit of work to do here. It's like rain. That's a great keep. What are the odds this is actually Alanis Morissette? In percentages to 1 decimal place. What are the odds this is actually Alanis Morissette? All right. Yeah, we'll just... I mean, we could duo and try and get the cutthroat going. Yeah, let's do that. That album's a banger, by the way, too. Respect. Alanis Morissette is a Jagged Little Pill. It's a 10-song album. All 10 songs are like hit singles. It's actually just like one of the most insane albums of all time. It's a good album. I had that album when I was a kid. Yeah, I'll just jam here. We jam. If they block, we get the Longstalk Brawl and this. If we don't block, we Cutthroat. Have I ever heard Alanis Morissette's cover of My Humps? No, I have not. Here's a Tender Wild Guy. This card's also really good.
I shall call him...
All right.
Mini.
I mean, you brawl down the Wild Guide. Yeah. Can't really expend here. We can Root Weaver, and then we'll attack. I would take a trade here, and I can also expend instant speed. See, let's do this. Let's stack. If they... Yeah, they're not gonna block, so we'll just brawl here. So this is fine. All right, we'll just kill this Tender Wild Guide. They have a lot of mana this turn, unfortunately, but we have season next turn, so whatever, right? So they go. They have 6 mana on turn 4. Life Creed Duo.
You're a rat with wings, that's all you are.
Ramble Guard Veteran. Sure, we draw land. All right, that's kind of gas. All right, that's probably a game. We can do 2 counters on Duo, draw 4. We can do... Put the counters in the Cutthroat. Obviously, we can draw even more cards, but I kind of want to spread the power out a little bit. I could draw 6 if I want to. Could make us a 6/5 attack. Makes their blocks pretty bad. Yeah, let's do that. Makes their blocks pretty bad. So let's do draw cards and do this. Oops. No! You can do that? You can only spend 4 paws? They call him Jimmy Fourpaws. All right, well, now that this has happened, if I only have 1 counter to put, I'm going to put it here so I can attack with everything. That sucks. Who didn't know that? Come on. And nobody knew that was the thing. All right, whatever. We're still probably fine, but... All right. Attack with both. Jeez. Did not know that was even an option. We attacked for 8 here. We're still in great shape, obviously, but definitely a learning experience. A lot better than choosing 0 modes. That's true, yeah. Yeah, no are you sure there. All right, so bit of farce. Hand's great. I mean, we got cash grab, duo, or burst in. Duo might even allow for us to cast the Hulk Burster. Here's a Rampager. Gain some life.
Her spitting image in more ways than one.
Alright, so we draw Maha. Maha! Maybe you do this. We want to go... Let's see, we have... This costs 7. Yeah, I guess that's not likely. So he's Maha, I guess. Timba, his arms wide. Yeah, this is fine. Play best thing, attack for 3. I could attack first, but I want to expend. So, yeah, sure. Play this first. Shaka, when the walls fell. Shaka, timber in winter. Block, sure. It's great for us. All right, so we have cash grab, end step. Hopefully we don't mill over our other season. It's a really good name, I agree. Adds a counter. This card's pretty damn good. The Wild Guide. Happy we could kill the original one. Here's Carrot Cake.
My little buddy's gonna get eaten alive.
Art actually pretty good. No lies. One card left, scry to the bottom. Crack the food. I think we're good here, folks. They're digging. They bottom again. We love a good bottom on this stream. Oh. Take one. All right, so 16 life. That card's really good. The Ace Archer. If this thing gets to attack, holy moly. All right, gain a life. That's a really good one, folks. That card's really, really good. And step cash grab. Don't season, please. And we have Fell and Saver still. All right. We draw Early Winter. Hello.
Bingo.
So we're gonna have 3 mana left over for a duo. Perfect. Let's jam and we'll winter this thing whenever it attacks. We're gonna winter it on their turn because it might entice them to play more things pre-combat. So let's jam with a Maha. And we will play a Dagger Fang duo and leave up our Early Winter. Yep. Yep. Milled over a Persistent Marshstalker. Awesome. Now our whole other thing's cheaper too. Cool. All right, so we'll say go. Once again, whenever it's attacks, we can do it before they attack. Because if we draw exactly like the Hexproof trick, we get blown out here. Maybe I should have just killed it. It's like so unlikely for that to happen, obviously, but... And then this might make them play their pre-combat step differently. So the misdirection may be worth it, but maybe not. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Get off my plane.
All right, that's game's over. All right, so we get to attack. We get to return our dude for 3. So 3 on that. And this costs 4, so just do this first. So sure. Do this. This game's over. Pack it up.
No, don't do this. Enough is enough.
You guys are in. You're in. The 4-1. This is Death Touch. I guess the possum can block this safely. Whatever. Yeah, pause some blocks here. That's fine. Whatever. Make some blocks. Some stuff dies. Your turn. Such a good card, man. These cards are great. The Wild Guide. But it's Maha and Hulk Burster versus 6 life. Here's a Mara. Yeah, Maha's great. All right. Wow. Mara and Forerunner. That's not good enough still, though. We got a 5/5, about to be a 6/6. We have a Cleric and a Mentor. So we just, what does this cost? 5, 2. Send in the Clowns. I guess, yeah, trading Hulk Burster for this thing, this is fine. Just stack. Then we get to go Cleric and Mentor. Yep. Alright, and then we go... I mean, they could have a sweeper, I guess. What is that, 3? Yeah, we're just gonna play lands like that. They're effectively at 1 because of the food. They draw a sweeper. We have a 3 power creature to kill them after a sweeper, hopefully. I guess they would blink through thing too. It's with the white sweeper, but whatever. Probably fine here. We're in play around sweeper mode of the game, you know, which is a good place to be.
Because you were the best of us.
I am the terror who flaps in the night. Curious Forager. No, you're dead. You're dead. All right. I had fun. Yeah, we got a money match coming up, folks. 6 and 2, going for day 2. We got a money match, folks. Da, 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 da. Win, go to day 2. Lose and go home. Or just keep streaming and do an episode of Bronze Mythic because that's what I got to do. So it's like rain. The harmony in that song is unreal too. The harmony in that chorus. All right, we're gonna keep also. Our hand it's fine. It's not great. White Life Creed Duo. There's no way to know like how good that card is in their deck. If they're like, you know, like our opponent played it in the West deck, it was terrible. If they're full on bats, it's really good. But let's do this again. All right, they are bats. Lost a die roll. Didn't have a 2-drop. Not ideal. Take 1. Play a Starlit Soothsayer. Gain a life and Surveil. I don't like that, but sure. They mill over a Lizard. We draw Maha. Maha. So options here are to cast the kill spell or a duo. If I duo, I can Polywop next turn. Trying to be as mana efficient as possible. We could just kill the Soothsayer. Like right now, just stem this tide right. You know, if I play this thing and they kill it, and then like play another thing and attack, I could fall behind, really far behind. This is my first and only attempt. For those just tuning in. Our hand is very clunky. All right, I'll play the duo. Mill 2. Goodbye, Forest and another duo. Could have used that Forest, but it's okay. Like they go like, you know, like Saber 2-drop here, we are in pretty big trouble, but Seapod Squire. That's not ideal, but alright. Get the Surveil again. They keep the card on top, we draw a non-land. Alright, we're just gonna Polywall up this Squire right now. All are tapped out. And attack for 3. Got to use our Polywall up at a safe point in the game, which is good. Really want to draw land, obviously. Oh, that card's really good too. Here's a Starseer Mentor. End step, if you gain life. We have to... let's just discard... Damn, man. Cutthroat's the worst card in our hand. But it's also the cheapest card. If I draw a land, I kind of have to fell this, honestly. So if we draw a land, we want to go Cutthroat Fell. don't think I want to take 3. The duo just seems so good here, too. It might be the moose, honestly. I think it's just the moose. We don't have double green yet. Yeah, just the moose. Didn't draw land. That is very bad. That is very, very bad. All right. This is tense.
He is exactly like you in every way, except 1/8 your size.
All right. Not really having fun. Draw the land. So I think it's actually just the duo over the Maha. Because if they have a kill spell, they don't care about discarding a card. And this is a better card to have next turn. Okay. Okay. Good draw. Good draw. This is why we kept the duo, since it's a better stabilizer than the 6/6s. Let's play this and say go. They must answer this in some way or have a trick. And we play the Maha. They're fishing through their graveyard. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's usually not good. Man. If I had felled this duo on turn 2, I guess we'd be falling behind to the because the mentor wouldn't even do anything. Yeah, I mean if I had felled the duo on turn 2, it's funny, if they had Swamp Plains, I might have. Because the duo is excellent in bats and pretty bad otherwise, but it's hard to know. This is a good pause for us though. They can just lay off the gas here a little bit. I think we'll be all right. You know, Maha into Cleric plus Cutthroat is not a bad turn. You're really tanking. This is a big one, folks. Big match. A lot of pressure. Sure. Take this every day of the week. Come on, man! Well, their deck's actually just the stones. You probably can't win. Zoroark's obviously one of the best rares in the set. And we have plenty of kill spells. We don't have any right now. I guess we've already cast 2 kill spells this game, but... I think it's Cutthroat, Moonrise Cleric. Let's say a prayer. Oh my god, I ran an ad too. Stupid Twitch.
It's over. We lost again. Let it go and accept the truth that we is dumb. Dumb as hell.
Yeah. Pretty anticlimactic end to our run here, unfortunately. Their deck is... I wouldn't say it's perfect, but it is very, very good. Their draw is excellent, too. We draw a card they can't block. That's not good. Alright. Yeah. Maha's cool and all. See, this is what I was saying about Maha, though, where it's like, yeah, it's really good, but doesn't swing a game like this around, you know? Oh, whatever. Alright, yeah, we're dead. Our deck was good. The thing is that our deck was really good in the sense that we had a lot of good rares, but our synergy wasn't great. This is an insane synergy deck with good rares, which is obviously infinitely better. So Pretty big tilts. We're just dead, right? 3. Yeah, we're just dead on board. All right. It's a bummer. That is a bummer. All right. Yeah. What are you going to do? Could have obviously blocked stay alive there. We can never win, so. All right. Well, that sucked. Yeah, no day 2 today. I mean, again, our deck was very good, but no real synergy. A little bit clunky, and perfect curve out from a synergy deck with good removal and rares. They got us. We lost earlier to. Who we lost earlier? I don't even remember, honestly. But yeah, what are you gonna do? All right, so well, that's my Arena Open run. I'm gonna keep streaming. Obviously, I'm gonna do an episode of Bronze Mythic and a cool stuff video. I'm leaving for vacation in like 3 hours, so I'm just gonna get in what I can. Only have one run on me this time. I think it's important, folks, honestly, to set a limit for yourself. You can end up like tilting off and like burning off like 5 or 6 bullets and playing worse each subsequent time. It's a good thing to like go into the Arena Open with, I'm going to fire 3 bullets. Or I'm going to fire 2 bullets and then just lock yourself into that, whatever it is. I said I wanted to go once. I might play later in bed with Nicole, but like, you know, whatever, it is what it is. So there you go. More to happen on stream. You two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. It happens.